Good? We look good? All right.
Yeah.
Good.
All right, greetings and welcome to our 2025 Grade 5 celebration night. I'm going to kick this off by asking Adrian Knowles and Cindy Lynn Libby to come up and lead us in the pledge. So if you would please stand, remove your hats, and join us. All right, greetings. Flag right up here on the stand. Great job. All right, I want to start off tonight by saying thank you for a couple things. First of all, thank you for being flexible in changing the schedule here for us. That allowed me to catch most of the baseball game for the high school. But we're here tonight to celebrate our fifth grade students who are now officially halfway between pre-K and high school graduation. Most of these students have been here for the past 7 years. And their transition to middle school next year will be their first journey into a new school. With this transition, we know that there is both excitement and anxiety, anticipation and expectations, hopes, and even some fears. But tonight, we want to pause and celebrate the journey that they've been on. So the pictures you were watching before you came in were pictures from our Bryant Farm trip that we just took a couple weeks ago. And oftentimes when people ask me about this trip, they have two important questions they want to know. How do you afford it? And why do you do it? So the first one's easy. We get a variety of grants and scholarships and different things, and then an organization called Friends of the River Valley have helped us out the last 2 years by providing us with some funds. The more important question, the why question though, there's several reasons. One, we do it to celebrate. Two, to have fun. Three, our main reason is to have our students experience something new. Maybe something that is a little scary in order to give them an opportunity to overcome some fear. For some of our students, that's climbing up that tall tree. For some of the students, it was taking that step off the platform out onto the zip line. For others, it was shooting a gun or stepping in a canoe for the first time. And for others, it was simply spending a night away from home for the first time. Next year, they'll be in a new school with new teachers, a new principal, and for some, that may seem a little scary. So we want to build in them the confidence that they can tackle scary things and possibly you enjoy them. So that's why we go on that trip. So hopefully you enjoyed some of those pictures. Tonight we're going to start with some awards and recognitions. So first, I'd like to recognize the students who have won one of our fantastic awards this year. So I'm going to have them, students, I'm going to do it by month. I'm going to have you stand up and that month, and then we'll sit down. We're going to go through each of the months so you can see the awards that they won this year for our fantastic awards. So in September in reading, we had Maddie Richards. Did Maddie just stand up? Yep. Writing, we had Aubrey Sneller. In math, we had Abby Layton. PBIS was Cindy Lynn Libby. And our special award in PE was Brody LeClaire. And then in October, for reading, we had Waylon Carter. For writing, we had Alana Bennett. Math, we had Madison Donahue. PBIS, we had Ariana Piper. And in specials and art, we had Sully Weedis. November and December awards for reading was Griffin Holmquist. For writing was Lydia Pingree. Math was Gage Williams. PBIS was Jace Bennett. Jace Billett. In January, our reading award was Bonnie Blankenship. Writing award was Ariana Curtis. Math award was Olivia Blanchard. The PBIS award was Emma Flagg. In January, we started a new award called our Iron Cougar Attendance Award, and the first one to receive that in grade 5 was Penny Taylor. And the special award was for music, and that was Bella Bird. In February, March, for reading we had Sophie Bocage. For writing, we had Seth Taylor. In math, we had Scarlett Flag. PBIS award went to Alexander Radcliffe. Our Cougar award went to Eloise Jackson. And our special award in guidance went to Jackson Dollop. And then in April, our reading award went to Braylon Merrill. Our writing award went to Ivan Oldham. Our math award went to Hunter Flag. Our PBIS award went to Jackson Irish. Our Iron Cougar award went to Alexander Garnakian. Our special award in PE went to Garrison Holmquist. So now we have this month's awards, and students, I'd ask those of you, if I call you up, to come up here, shake my hand, get your certificate and your medal. Actually, shake Miss Fletcher's hand. Our May reading award for grade 5 goes to Hunter Flag. Our May reading award for grade 5 goes to Hunter Flag. Students that get one of these awards, don't forget to stay for your picture after. Writing award. I'm not sure if he's here, if he came in, Keegan Sturtevant. Our math award in May went to Adrian Knowles. Our math award in May went to Adrian Knowles. Our PBIS award for this month went to Serenity Wishart. Our PBIS award for this month went to Serenity Wishart. Our Iron Cougar award went to Gwen Wallach. Our Iron Cougar award went to Gwen Wallach. And our specials award in physical education went to none other than the birthday boy, Max Knowlton. And he just walked in, timing is almost perfect. The writing award was Keegan Sturtevant. Come on. So we recognized a group of students yesterday at our school-wide assembly, and I just want these students to stand up. Grade 4 and 5 recently did an essay contest where they wrote about kind of their future aspirations, what they want to do, and how they plan to get there. And we had 5 winners from the grade 5 class. They got a $100 scholarship, and they had a nice ceremony at Region 9. So students, when I call your name, just stand up and give us a wave. First one was Garrison Holmquist. Second was Aubrey Sneller. Third was Alana Bennett. Next we had Madison Donahue. And finally we had Lydia Pingree. So next I want to recognize a group of students. Sometimes our GT teachers be able to be here, and she wanted me to hand out just a small gift to the students she's been working with this year. So students, when I call your name, please come down and see Miss Fletcher and get your gift. First one is Garrison Holmquist. Good. Did you want a hug? I didn't think so. And the second one is Griffin Holmquist. Garrison, he just said he's the better looking one out. Next, we have Lydia Pingree. Next, we have Adrian Knowles. And finally, we have Aubrey Sneller. So you see a few bikes that are behind us here, and yesterday before we had our assembly, there were 28 bikes lined up here. Those bikes are donated by the Mason Lodge, Grand Lodge, number 57, which is a local lodge. And every year they sponsor a program for students to encourage students to read. And students are able to earn raffle tickets to try to win one of those bikes. So we want to thank them for again sponsoring that, and these guys had to wait to find out till tonight. So students, you can't ride off on it right now, just like I told the younger kids, all right? But if I call your name, all right, you can. What I need you to do is stand up and give me your best. Got it? We all good? I hope so. All right, the first winner for one of our bikes was Griffin Holmquist. Very good dad. Our second winner was Eloise Jackson. Next, we had Xander Ratcliffe. And our final one was Victoria Beauregard Fletcher. No, you can't take it yet. You can't take it yet. Oh, sorry. I know you gotta wait until the end. You gotta wait until the end. Sorry, Victoria. Congratulations. The four of you that won a bike, I also would like to get a picture of you before you take off on them after, okay? So next we have our end of the year specials awards, and each night or each year we give out an award in each of our specials classes to fifth grade students. So I'm going to call up one at a time the special teachers. They are going to say a little bit about their recipients, and then they have different awards for them up here. I'm going to start with Mr. Dunbar. Can you say?
Now, remember when you're raising your youngins, and you try to get them to eat something different, the chicken nuggets and peanut butter? Okay. That's kind of what general music class is like. Sometimes they like the songs, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they tell you, we really don't like this song. And sometimes they say, we really like this song. But these two people, these two youngsters, have always kept an open mind about any song that I asked them to work on. And they never complained. They were respectful and responsible and just absolutely delightful to be with. I'd like to bring up Miss Ariana Piper.
Thank you, Ms. Dunbar. Next, we have Ms. Curtis with PE.
Oh, so I'm gonna do it a little bit different. I like to have you kids come stand up here and be awkwardly look at by everybody while I tell them. So the Gazette Court is here, we're going to talk Aubrey Sneller. Okay, so this is a super competitive and athletic group of children here, which is awesome for them when they play their sports. It's a little challenging for me because not everybody plays sports, they have to come to me. So it can be intimidating, it can be challenging, you fifth grade, you do a lot of new things. And so if you're not used to playing team sports, it's hard. And these two have been great. Aubrey is probably the best soccer player I've ever seen, but when we do soccer, she will stand in the back, she tells her teammates where to go, she makes the best passes for somebody else to score, and then she goes over and gives them a high five and gives them spotlight. She's just amazing. And Hunter, Crockman, I got it, it's huge in the sports, he has the biggest, kindest heart. He has made me tear up a couple times, I'm not gonna hurt you. Watching him with his team, with his classmates, he will, he wants to make sure everybody has fun, that's awesome for me, when kids come in, 'cause that's what I want them to do, I want them to have fun, and play, and exercise, and we're not winning gold balls, no scouts are here, and these guys help everybody to have some class. So, thank you guys a lot, being awesome.
Next, we're gonna call out Mrs. Gold for our guidance awards.
Hello. First of all, it was not easy picking just 2 students for this award because this fifth grade class is incredible and so amazing to work with and get to know. But since I had to, my first award goes to a student who is just so present in class, always willing to learn and try every new thing, share tidbits of his knowledge with the class, and just make teaching so easy. My second student really caught my eye when we did an in-class talent show, and she wrote her own play on like conflict resolution and anti-bullying. And even though she was really nervous, she still got up and performed this with puppets in front of our class. So my awards go to Harrison Homequest and Ariana Fergus.
Our librarian, Mrs. Pepperbridge, could not be here tonight, but is there, has a couple of awards to give out to her ladies.
I'm Claire, the art teacher, but I get to pretend to be Mrs. P. Not that great of a librarian, so thankfully she left something for me to read. So this year, the award nominees are receiving the 25-26 Main Student Book Award. Nominee title Get Them Started over the summer. Both of my award recipients are very fond of the Main Student Book Award books and have read enough of the books to vote each year. So the first is a young lady that's so into reading, it was hard to keep up with her reading list and to come up with more and more books that she would like. She's always willing to try any kind of book and read any different genres, although I think she favors historical fiction. The books and I will certainly miss her voracious reading and all of the conversations about the stories she was reading. She truly understands the story and all the work that goes into a book. Congratulations to Lydia Pinkley. And the second is a young man that's another voracious reader that will be missed next year. He's often had more than one library book, as well as books from the Lutton Library, and books of his own that he's lined up ready to read. I love the weekly conversations about the characters, what books would be similar to what he's read already, and I remember the We Are the Wolves as one of his favorites, and he got me so excited about it, I had to read it myself. Congratulations to Griffin Holmquist.
All right, now I'll call on Mrs. Thayer for the art award.
I have a difficult time choosing students every year. Mainly because most of these students I have taught since they were 4. And it's really difficult every year to see them grow and learn and move on to the middle school. And this group of 5th grade students has really come together and been able to work as a team. And one of the projects I did this year was a team project, which is not normal in the art room. We normally do things by ourselves. But they had to collaborate with at least one other person to make a whole image of crayons. And I was waiting for them to get older and be in 5th grade because I knew that I could trust them with this task of working together. Even if they weren't partnered with their best friend, that they would use their problem solving skills to work together and use their creativity to help each other succeed. So it's been really difficult to choose 2 kids because they're willing to try anything I've asked of them. Yeah, they grumble a little bit here and there, but overall, they're like, okay, sure, I'll try it, whatever material you got. Even if it's chalk pastels and we hate the feeling of it, they'll try. So, the 2 students I chose are students that are leaders. They are always respectful, always responsible, always willing to work with another kid. They never really give me a problem about like where they have to sit in the art room, because I don't let them always choose their seat. They're willing to sit next to other people, and then they're also really passionate about creating. Whether it's drawing, painting, whatever they do, and they want to do their very best. Even if they have to restart in the middle of the project, they're like, nope, I really want to restart, yep, I'm gonna do it. Yep, we only have 2 days left, okay, I'll still do it, all right, and they do and they pull it off. So the 2 students I've chosen this year, one is Sully Whedon. And this is his chalk drawing crayon. And the second is Parker Makeup.
All right, and congratulations to our students. All right, the students now have a gift for you all. Mr. Dunbar is gonna help them with this. And before we move to our final part of our celebration night, they are going to sing a song that they've been working on for you. So it's gonna take Mr. Dunbar here just a minute to get plugged in. Mr. Dunbar, do you need the microphone? Okay. All right, students, at this time, you can stand up. Great job, students. All right, before we move on to our certificates, I want to share a few words with both you, the audience, and you all, our fifth graders. First of all, to the parents, guardians, and guests that are here, and those that are watching online, thank you. I say thank you because this is an amazing group of students who are full of curiosity, integrity, kindness, and a helping spirit. We only get them for a few hours of the day, so we know that these qualities are really the product of countless hours invested on your part. Each year, I challenge my grade 5 students at the start of the year to be leaders in our building, be students who are great role models for our younger students, and who are kind and supportive of each other. Other groups of students have done okay with this challenge, but these kids in front of you knocked it out of the park. To give you an idea of how our grade 5 staff feels about them, when we were planning our Bryant Pond trip this year, we were presented with a more cost-effective option of only going 2 nights and 3 days. And the staff said, no way, this group of students deserves to be there the entire time. They have earned it. Mr. Long, I know that I joke about not sending this group of students to you and possibly sending another grade up next year. And if I could, I probably still would, but they are ready for middle school. And we are eager to watch the amazing things that they are going to do in your school. Students, I'm going to start by telling you a secret. I know principals are not supposed to have favorites, but your class has been hands down my favorite group of students that I've had in the 14 years that I've been in this building. Hands down. I love your eagerness to learn, your persistence in the face of failure, and your constant support of each other. Hold on to those qualities as they will serve you well as you go to the middle school, the high school, and beyond. So I'm going to leave you with 3 things, and they are short, I promise. I know it's war. 1, continue to be kind. Kindness solves a lot of problems. Just remember what I've said before. There are a lot of kind people in our school, in our communities, in our world. If you can't find one, then be one. Number 2, pick good friends and be a good friend. Friendships are so important in life, but they're not just something that exists. You have to invest in them and work on them. Be a friend that you want in return. Pick friends that will have your back and those that won't talk behind it. Find friends that will not only accept you for who you are, but love you for who you are. Number 3, never stop being curious. Curiosity has helped scientists make amazing discoveries. Curiosity helped us put astronauts on the moon. Curiosity allowed us to build tall skyscrapers and the internet. Let your curiosity motivate you to do amazing things. And maybe, just maybe, you too will change the world. So those are my 3 things that I want you to remember as you move on to the middle school. All right, we are ready for our walk of fame. You notice we have our red carpet out, and this is how it's gonna work. We're gonna read the student's name, and then I'm gonna say a few things about the student, and they're gonna make their way across the red carpet. They're gonna end over here at Mr. Long. This is Mr. Long. He has bright pink hair. Yes, he did lose the bet. That's not his normal hairstyle. He lost the bet and he paid for it. So he's gonna shake your hands. They're gonna make their way around the table back to the seats. We're gonna start with Ms. Holmquist class. Those of you down in that corner, you gotta get a front kind of view here. Ms. Holmquist is gonna move down there and shake our student's hand and give them their certificate. All right, our first student is Victoria Beauregard Fletcher. Victoria's favorite book is ARF. She enjoys making slime, and she wants to work. She wants to work in a pet store. Her favorite quote is, "The only way to do great work is to love what you do." Next, we have Drayden Blodgett. Drayden's favorite book is Hatchet. He loves hanging out with friends. He wants to be a football player. And his quote says, "All of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them." Okay, I saw him come in. Our next student is Carter Burgess. Carter Burgess' favorite book is Hoops, the graphic novel. He loves to play kickball. He wants to be an auto mechanic. And his favorite quote is "Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee." Next, we have Ariana Curtis. Ariana's favorite book is Alone. He loves to play soccer. She wants to be a fashion designer or a veterinarian. And her quote says, "Don't be afraid of death, but be afraid of an unlived life." Next, we have Dominic Giavendetto. Dominic's favorite book is Lily the Thief. He loves playing Fallout 4. He wants to work, Mr. Long, he wants to work as a middle school teacher. And his quote says, "The only way to do great work is to love what you do." Next, we have Hunter Plaid. Hunter's favorite book is The War That Saved My Life. He loves football. He wants to be a veterinarian when he grows up. And his quote says, "Man can do anything if they put their mind." Next, we have Anaya Gonzalez. Anaya enjoys being the Percy Jacksons and the Olympians. She also loves soccer, and she wants to go to the Royal College of Art in London, England. Her quote says, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself." Next, we have Griffin Holmquist. Griffin likes the Percy Jackson series. He loves track. He's going to go to college at UMA for architecture and minor in interior design. And his quote says, "A promise must never be broken." Next, we have Max Knowlton, the birthday boy. His favorite book is Hatchet. Max loves to wrestle. He wants to work and own his own restaurant. And his quote says, the only fear we have, fear is fear itself. Next, we have Cindy Lynn Libby. Cindy likes Willow Run. She loves to cheer. She wants to be an artist and sell them to those who want them. And her quote is, I dream that my little children will one day live in a nation where they'll not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Next, we have Harper Olivia. Harper's favorite book is Fever. She loves to play field hockey. She's interested in pursuing marine biology. And her quote says, don't trip over something that's not worth it. Our next student is Jade Morse. Jade's favorite book is Only If I Had Told Her. Jade likes softball, wants to go to college and become a history teacher and cheer when she's there. And her quote says, I am the one thing in life I can control. Next, we have Ivan Oldham. Ivan's favorite book is Escape from East Berlin. He loves to play basketball. He says when he grows up, he's going to go to work. And his quote is, to be successful, you have to be selfish or else you'll never achieve. And once you get to your highest level, then you have to be unselfish. Stay reachable, stay in touch, don't isolate. Our next student is Lydia Pingree. Lydia loves the Harry Potter series. She also enjoys writing. When she gets older, she wants to write a book and get it published while going to college to major in literature and minor in creative writing. Lydia's quote says, I never expect to see a perfect work from an imperfect man. Next, we have Ariana Piper. Ari's favorite book is Stitch. She loves cheering. She also wants to be a veterinarian. And her quote says, if you can change your mind, you can change your life. Next, we have Penny Taylor. Penny's favorite book is Rescue. She enjoys gymnastics. She wants to be an Olympic gymnast when she grows up. And her quote says, practice like you have never won. Next, we have Seth Taylor. Seth enjoys the book Uprising. He also loves sports and he wants to be a basketball player. His quote says, talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence wins championships. Our next student, I don't believe is here, but I'll read his name, Arthur White. And our final student in this home quest class, we have Serenity Wishart. Serenity loved the BFG. She loves to draw. And when she gets older, she wants to make an animation. And her quote is, let them eat cake. And those are the students in this home quest class. We're now going to move on to Mrs. Pelletier's class. First student is Landon Beersley. Landon loves the I Survive books. He enjoys playing football. He plans to go to college. He says his quote is, the only possible journey is the one you never begin. Next, we have Isabella Bird. Her favorite book is Bud Not Buddy. She likes to swim and ride bikes. And he wants to become a mathematician and be a high school AP math teacher. And her quote says, "What's in a name that which we all call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet?" Our next student is Jace Billings. Jace likes reading Harry Potter. He also enjoys riding four-wheelers. He wants to become a cop. And his favorite quote is, "You're a wizard, Gary." Next, we have Olivia Blanchard. Olivia's favorite book is Race for the Escape. She enjoys softball and cheering. She wants to go to college. And her quote is, "Believing in yourself is the best thing that you can do for yourself." Next, we have Bonnie Blankenship. Bonnie enjoys reading Harry Potter. She enjoys acting and country music. She wants to be an actor when she grows up. And her quote says, "It takes one hand to count the things I can count on." Next, we have Waylon Carter. Waylon's favorite books are the I Survived books. He enjoys playing football, and he hopes to play football in college. And his quote is, "Football is a game of mistakes." Our next student is Jackson Dolph. Jackson loves the Dogman books. He loves fishing. And when he grows up, he wants to be a game warden. And his quote says, "Every day is a new beginning." Our next student is Maddie Donahue. Maddie's favorite book is Lacey's Story. She loves softball and painting. She wants to go to college to be a wildlife biologist. And Maddie's quote is, "Never say never." Our next student is Alexander Bernardian. Alex likes to book dragons in a bag. He enjoys playing video games and he wants to be a game developer. Alex's quote said, "Education is the key to unlock the golden door of freedom." Our next student is Elijah Hartman. Elijah enjoys Dogman books. He likes playing video games. Elijah plans to go to the Marines. And his quote says, "It is fun to do the impossible." Our next student is Eloise Jackson. Her favorite book is Ruby's Story. She enjoys playing basketball. She wants to be either a doctor or a teacher. And her quote is, "Be the change you wish to see." Next, we have Adrian Knowles. Adrian's favorite books are Harry Potter. He loves to ski, and that's what he wants to do a lot of when he gets older. And his quote says, no matter jar half full or jar half empty, you can always refill it later." Next, we have Trevin Litchfield. Trevin enjoys all of the I Survive books. He loves to play football and basketball. He wants to be a lawyer and a football player. And his quote says, "We are not what we know." Our next student is Hazen Maxim. Hazen's favorite book is Wish. He loves math. He wants to do more math when he gets older. And his quote is, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." Our next student is Braylon Merrill. Braylon's favorite book is The One and Only Family. She enjoys softball and wants to be a doctor when she grows up. Her quote says, "It's kind of fun to do the impossible." Our next student is Xander Ratcliffe. Xander's favorite book is Wall-E. He likes to play video games and wants to go to the beach a lot when he gets older. His quote says, "Every sunrise is a second chance to shine." Next, we have Aubrey Sneller. Aubrey's favorite book is Beyond the Bright Sea. She loves sports of all kinds. She wants to be a sports physical therapist. And her quote is, "Excellent is not a singular act, but a habit. You are what you do repeatedly." Our next student is Gwendolyn Wallach. Gwen loves graphic novels and drawing. She wants to work with kids in special education when she gets older. And her quote is, "Fearless isn't about being 100% unafraid. It's about being terrified but jumping anyways." And those are the students from Mrs. Pelletier's class. We're gonna move on to our final group, Mr. Thompson's class. Our first student is Sophie Lynn Bocock. Sophie enjoys dog boats. She enjoys biking. She wants to work as an artist. And her quote says, "The expert in anything was once a beginner." Next, we have Alana Bennett. Alana's favorite book is The Goldfish Boy. She likes writing and reading. She plans to go to college. And her quote is, "Be yourself, everyone else is already taken." Next, we have Tobias Dolph. Tobias's favorite book is Dog Man. He enjoys video games and hopes to do lots of that in the future. His quote is, "To be or not to be." Next, we have Sebastian Fields. Sebastian's favorite book is Wings of Fire, Escaping Peril. He loves playing games. And in the future, he plans to play more games. His quote is, "Oh, Timmy, I'm the purple wombat, you found me." Our next student is Emma Flagg. Emma's favorite book is Escape This Book, Race to the Moon. She enjoys hiking. She plans to get a job. And her quote was, Mr. Swan is awesome. Next, we have Scarlet Flag. Scarlett's favorite book is Wild Wave. She enjoys gymnastics. She wants to be an Olympic gymnast. And her quote says, keep your friends close and your enemies even closer. Next, we have Garrison Holmquist. Garrison loves to be a lone book. He loves baseball, basketball, and football. Plans to go to college. And his favorite quote is, if you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Next, we have Jackson Irish. Jackson loves the I Survive molasses field. Sorry. He enjoys basketball. He wants to work for the family business when he grows up. And his quote is, diamonds don't shine, they glare. Next student is Audrey Knox. Audrey enjoys reading any cookbook. She loves listening to music. And she plans to listen to the music a lot. Her quote is, I'm waiting. Next, we have Brody LeClaire. Brody enjoys the I Survive books. He loves to play sports and plans to go to college. His quote is, float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Our next student is Abigail Layton. Abigail's favorite books are Ghost Hunter's Daughter. She enjoys field hockey, and she wants to go to college to become a teacher. Her quote is, life is a puzzle, and every experience is a piece that eventually forms the bigger picture. Our next student is Dawson McLeod. Dawson enjoys the book Amulet. He also enjoys gaming. When he gets older, he wants to be a mechanic. And his quote is, fly with a lie, float with a quote. Our next student is Chase Peters. Chase loves the Dr. Seuss books. He also loves playing soccer. He plans to go to college. And the quote he picked out is, one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Next, we have Madeline Richards. Madeline's favorite book is Star Friends. She loves softball, cooking, and dance. She wants to go to college to be a veterinarian. And her quote says, if you pretend to be a role, one day that role is going to break. You're going to want to be yourself, and people are going to be really disappointed finding out that you're not who you've been living your life to be. Just keep it real and be yourself. That's what people gravitate towards. Our next student is not here, but I'll read his name. That's Landon Shepherd. Next, we have Keegan Sturdivant. Keegan loves the I Survived books. He loves to play football. He wants to go to college. And his quote is, "Football doesn't build character, it reveals character." Our next student is Gage Williams. Gage loves to be Sonic the Hedgehog. He also enjoys video games and Legos. He plans to go to college. And he also had the quote, "Mr. Swan is awesome." And last but not least, our final student is Mr. Solly Weedis. Solly enjoys the I Survived books. He also enjoys fishing. He plans to go to college. And his quote says, "Never let the fear of sitting out keep you from playing the game." All right, so that's our fifth graders from Mr. Thompson's class. Let's give them one more round of applause. Fifth graders, just a couple reminders. Don't forget the stuff under your seat. Those little envelopes are your report cards. Your grown-ups might want to see those, maybe not. They don't. Also, don't forget the stuff around your chairs. If you got a bite or one of the last Fantastic Awards, please stay for a picture. And I do that right over here. Grown-ups, these guys are awesome. They are a great group of kids. We have enjoyed them. And they're ready for middle school. You can enjoy them now for some. You guys do have school tomorrow, don't you?